We have a lot of party morale. Well, how do I click one of these? I can click the raiders here. Would not be a problem just to take out one of these guys. I'm here to deliver my demands, bro. Yield or fight. Alright, so we did just get a couple of these orcs to join, so that's actually great enough. We can just take them prisoner. And they can't attack us in the back while we are besieging Orthanc. Look at that. Yeah, okay. But I don't think they... Okay, she's definitely going there. Maybe even here, and Legolas moves up. Where do we get all of these? Oh, that's just Cav. We can have Cav, and Arwen will take the ranged. Rest is actually just going to be there. We will put down our infantry down there. Didn't get to stack up on a lot of cav though.
Soldiers, move!
I don't know why I did so much for this, as we are fighting such a small amount of enemies. Let's just see if our archers can't get rid of all of these pretty fast. Here we go. We have some riders coming in here, but they need to be fast if they are going to move past all of these elves. Pretty hard to keep up with these wolves before they get killed. He has taken some arrows to his shield, that guy. I'm not even getting close to them. Let's just speed it up here. Where is the guy? There he is.
So give him hell!
Alright, Aragon on a horse. Good. Well. Alright, some of the other party members took some prisoners. Let's take the food. See if we are not getting some... See if we are not getting some upgrades here. That's what I was looking for. I'm actually taking the elven infantry here. Besiege the town. We are outside here. There are some decent parties out here. They have 0 food. That was what I was hoping for. We're building up everything here. Working on the cohesion. And then they can just look as their garrison goes down. Are they going to attack us here? Hopefully the garrison will go down before they do that. We will have a hell of a fight here. Don't see the garrison moving down. Why not? We will move that to the reserves. And I will definitely break the walls. So they moved away here. Still the garrison is not going down. Settlement base runs out of food. They never run out of food. Okay. That's a new one. Alright, we know that from when we get that ourselves. And then the Rohan can keep the gate and just, yeah, keep the enemies out for us. Let's destroy their catapults. That was pretty effective. But they are building them up quite fast. Want to break those walls though. That's a bit hard when we are not hitting their catapults a lot. Let's see if we can't build a catapult before it goes to pieces, our siege engines here. Then we are going to build it up from new. Move that to reserves and just give up on the rest here. Oh, that of course means that we can't do it. We have to do it like that, but that is no problem. We'll just move it to reserves here. We've lost a couple of units due to the catapults, but it's not anything noteworthy. Good. Trebuchets are up here and the walls are almost broken. So we have to find a time where all of the catapults are down and the walls are broken. Let's get the last. We didn't hit it. It's going to be timing. There we go. I'll just make a save here as I have experienced some crashes, but this is going to be hard. Hard. And I'm definitely not sure we're going to make this. I was hoping that this garrison would go away. We're going to give it a try here. Orthanc, why not? I don't even know if there is a custom model. Let's jump in here and see. Okay, let's see here. All right, take a look at this. Wow, what a custom model. That's absolutely insane. But I don't think there's a yeah, these are of course the ballistas. The small parties. But I don't get why we should have that many. Okay. Okay, let's just do it like that. This large one is getting that. Don't have that many troops with us. I'm not quite sure what we are just going to do. Except for just stand here. Let's just get everyone back here for a moment. Let's just see what is going on. And ballista, the enemy down here. Might as well just go all the way up here so we can just shoot as fast as we can. We are spending some resources getting that gate down.
Troops, hold fire!
Fire it will. The enemy can shoot far here, but we can shoot back. Then we just have all the, what do we say, shots or arrows that they They have unlimited arrows, that's what I'm trying to say. Owen is hitting a lot here. That's great. Alright, here comes the enemy. They have a lot more troops than we do. Look at that. They actually have 3 times as many troops. That's just too much. Let's see if we can't bait them out so our archers can do something. That guy. Is he going to get us?
Die, dog!
Actually, like, I'm almost tempted to make the trebuchets catapults. I have been thinking that the catapults are actually better against infantry if they are compared with trebuchets. Should we get Singles heirs down here? I'm not sure. They're getting some kills. I'm not breaking those. Damn. What is it called? Shields. So long for him to break the shield, even though I have the shield breaker perk. I guess this siege could be a whole episode of its own. It's going to take some time. Our troops are not dying, at least. Look at that. They are just blocking me. This is going to take some timing to get these Urukai down. Look at that. Hopefully they will hit the enemies sometime. Can I do something to kind of bait them out? Look at how many arrows they have taken. How far are they moving out? They're going out and killing our guys. Oh, catapults here. This could be painful. Especially as they're just sending out from our army to... Okay. That can be very painful for the enemy, turning their backs to us. But okay, we do have plenty arrows. I was hoping that was going to be more hurtful, turning their backs to us. We have only killed 80. That's nothing. Look at all the arrows they have taken. Can I pull them over here? Oh, I thought I was going to get a hit there. They're smart enough to just counter me when I go towards them. Bit annoying. Bit annoying. But we are getting the ratio down, at least. No shields were broken. No shields were broken this day by this hammer. Oh, I got a kill there. shield guy or a spear guy, I can definitely kill him. He's just blocking everything, isn't he? There we go. Well, this is slow, isn't it? That guy. Oh. Look at how long that spear is. Can I get them out here so they turn their back to us? I can. When I say turn their backs to us, I mean, of course, our archers. Wow, okay, I got wrecked here. We are, of course, standing here.
Warriors!
Who's this? This is going to take a long time, isn't it? They have Ethylene Rangers up there. Couple of kills here. I hit some of these guys in there. It's not a lot of damage the trebuchets are doing. I am considering just pulling out a bit here and getting some catapults, fire catapults instead. As I've been saying, I have really wondering whether they are better against enemy troops, whereas the trebuchets are definitely better against other siege engines. We can stand up here and get some kills. That's of course great. That is a slow process if we are going to kill 2,000 enemies, and it takes 3 shots for this guy to kill one. Three headshots here, kill one Urukai, and the occasional stone from a, what is that, a trebuchet, killing one at a time. That guy doesn't have a shield, do he? 11 damage. Now you can see how much armor these guys have, and apparently also HP. Yeah, just standing there. Look at that. This is going to take such a long time. I believe it should be like straight in their heads, isn't it? At least they have these woke lieutenants. They are not good fighting this way. Can I not hit that guy? Good. I got a kill on a Thinkle here. How did that go? Did they do that? Get a kill on one of our archers when they're just standing in there and they have no catapults? Well, this is going so slow. Could of course just do this and all the arrows here. be a bit more reckless about my amount of arrows. These guys don't have a lot of arrows either.
Soldiers! Troops! Loose formation! Warriors! Move! Warriors! Onward! Forward!
We don't have a lot of arrows. We have killed 48 troops. Guess we are retreating and gathering up our what is that? Our maybe a fire ballista could also be great against the enemy troops. We will continue the siege preps here. But I want to say that we are getting ammunition. Let's see how this goes. We have one fire ballista here. And the siege engines of the enemy is broken again. Let's see if we can't make a catapult here. That is a bit... Yeah, we are going to be wrecked here. Because the enemy can now just make their catapults. Let's break them. Let's make the catapult here. That's going so fast because they have so many units. Okay, one last. Look at that. It's just going up before we can do anything. Have to get that one. It's going to be... Yeah, there's just no way that we are ever going to do that with catapults, and I don't want to start this fight without breaking. There was a chance there. Breaking all the siege engines. Yeah, we're down to no siege engines here again. We have to get the 4 trebuchets up, and then maybe we can get one ballista. Build them up here. Okay, we don't have enough. We have to build them up and build one more with 2 reserves like that. Bit annoying. Now we can have 3 ballistas and 1 catapult. This almost works, but it seems like we do need all the 4. Okay, now we do have a fire catapult at least. I'll try it one more time. And just save here again. Right. We'll just do it the same way as before. Let's just move all the soldiers up on the hill. Again here. Looks like...
Soldier! Hold arrows! Fire!
It has some effect, the catapults, or they're hitting something. Yeah, I'm just going down to the Orthanc here. Looks like it is actually that one that does some damage. Maybe we should move the troops down here so they can protect this. Should I really take one of these? Go over here. Yeah, they are definitely doing something. Can I throw this at these guys? They don't have that many troops. Didn't kill them though. We're definitely getting some... Wow, that was a lot. We're definitely getting some kills from the catapult, so I was not entirely wrong about my thoughts on the catapults versus the ballistas or the trebuchets. Can I get some support here, guys? This time around we're getting some kills. Look at that. Okay. You wanted to take the fight. These guys don't have shields. But they do have a shit ton of damage.
Everyone, get moving!
But I guess this Orthanc don't have that much. What did I want to say? They don't have more. This guy's not doing any damage. That's a bit annoying. These Urkai, they are so hard to kill. Look at how much damage they have inflicted on us. Guess we're going back to preparations after this. Holy shit, they are just wrecking us on that attack. Wow, I would love to have some more catapults instead of the trebuchets. Did end up losing 15, but look at the amount of damage we have done to the enemy here. We are ending the attack here, and I would very much like to get a fire Orthanc. One more here, please. Let's get. Damn. That's almost impossible. We need to have a one-shot here. That was almost. There we go. 2 fiery Orthancs. And now I have to go in using the RTS camera here. Alright, so going back here the 3rd time. We have gotten some kills this time around. Why can't I? I'm trying to rotate the camera here, but it won't let me. Let's try now. Okay, this time around we can do that. We have 2 Orthancs here, or fire catapults as I have been calling them. Are they? They are firing at will now. Look at that. Look at this. We'll just explore a bit. That is so awesomely made. Alright, what can we do here? So the fire catapults are doing a good job here. And they have such a great explosion damage. The enemy has some archers up here. Is that a dwarf? No, that's not a dwarf. Can we do something here? Send them over here and shoot a bit at the ones at the top.
Soldiers, spread out!
You guys mind shooting? Here we go. Let's get the archers on the top there down. Should we move over here as well? Yeah, we might as well do that. Let's move them all the way over here then. They are getting a couple of kills, but we will just take these guys down this way. And in the meantime, they're losing a lot of troops here to our Orthancs. I am very pleased with that. That looks like a great shot. Still have a lot of troops with shields. Absolutely hate that. Let's move over here again. We are of course leaving our archers here in a bit of a vulnerable situation when moving like that. Let's go up the hill here. It seems like this Orthanc is actually shooting at the enemy archers. I would rather have them shooting at the infantry down at the bottom. They're getting some reinforcements here. That means we are killing a lot. So that is definitely great. They just we don't get that many kills compared with how many we are wounding. Look at that, we are now out of ammo for our Orthanc. Okay, they actually brought some archers up there, so let's just finish them off. Looks like there's a lot of archers coming here. Let's just take them out. Just bring some archers that we can shoot. That would be great. Let's move them a bit up here again. Just do that. From up here we can shoot very far with these insane archers. And they just keep bringing them. Okay, so they're actually moving them from the left side of the wall over here. They can just keep doing that. So yeah, we have actually killed 560 troops now. That's definitely good, but we have no more arrows to shoot at our enemy. So we are pulling back here again and retrieving our what is that? Why can't I say ammunition? I forget about that all the time. Starting to become a bit of a problem for me. Let's see here. This time the ratio between our troops is going towards being more equal. They will of course fire at will. Should we just put them up here as we did before? It seems like the enemy was just moving their archers back and forth anyway. Why are we not shooting here? Fire at will. Now they're firing. And they have gotten their first reinforcement. That means they have actually lost over 200 troops. Already here. We're killing a lot of archers off. Yeah, of course, having a decent amount of archers over here shooting at our troops here at the trebuchet. Actually shooting all the way over here as well. So we need one more dwarf in order to shoot, but they don't have that much ammunition left. However, these guys are still shooting a lot, and we have some trebuchet ammunition. Okay, so when they don't fire and they got interrupted, it's just wasted. Seems like no more ammo for this one. Let's bring our archers all the way over here and just look the other way. Okay, they're going very close, but we are getting some kills here. Just move over here. They actually got to kill a couple of our sentinels there. But I guess they lost more troops than we did. here they come again. Okay, so this time around they're moving from the right side to the left when they lose their troops. They don't have a lot of troops down here anymore. Let's see what happens if we send the guys over here. They are just getting pounded with arrows, but their shields can apparently just withstand everything. I guess we are going to give one more retreat here to gather up some ammunition. Okay, they're down to 1,000 men here. That's great. Let's gather up one more time. Look at that. They are getting hammered again. Are we shooting? Not really. Bring forth your bows, guys. At least we can shoot at the guys on top of the gate. Look at this. Now it seems to be in our favor, this battle. If you look at the top middle up here, well, there is this bar. That is in our direction. Alright, they have already lost over 100 men. Bit annoying we're shooting at the archers on top there. Let's just get... Don't have that many archers this time. Let's move these archers over here. They have gotten themselves barricaded there. Try and do this. They go behind the barriers here. Guess that's alright. Definitely getting some kills here. Wowie. Doesn't seem like this barrier is very good. Just getting killed behind it. You're losing some troops. That's a bit annoying. And doesn't seem like we're getting a lot of kills. The onagers don't have any more ammunition. What can we do here? Should we take our infantry and try moving to the right side here? In a shield wall. Where's these guys? They are coming there. Can't we like bait them out?
Archers! Infantry! Move! Archer infantry! Get forward! Move!
And okay, there's something bugging here. I don't want these guys to just attack like that. How's this going? It's going alright. Okay. We are getting smashed here. Guess before we lose too many. Ah, damn it. Let's just get out of there if we can. That would be a hard time for us. So let's retreat while we can. And we will just watch the battle here. Okay, we have actually lost an onager. Let's just prep up. They can't make siege engines that fast now. Maybe that's a bit too much to start prepping with siege engines. But alright, now we're doing it. And I will move one to reserves. And we will make a fiery ballista. And let's see if we can't kill that one up there. And then we will make one more Orthanc. That might be too much of a stretch. No, we did one-shot it actually. I guess this looks alright. Let's lead the assault ourselves here. Alright, but okay, we still a lot of men behind. I will just switch to the RTS camera here. Fire at will, guys. How does this one look? Just have to be manned by one guy. Pew. Got a kill there. Alright. Where are all the 200 men they have? Okay, so some of them are over here. And we have some archers that can deliver some shots. We do have 3 stacks here. I'd like to have them over here. And of course shooting. Not getting the onagers shooting. We have 2 over here. Okay, but they are actually shooting at the archers on top. I would much rather they shot on all the infantry. Like that. There we go. Now we're getting some kills. Look at that. Alright, they are killing a lot when they do that. Should we get a stack of archers over here to take down the ones on top over there? Hopefully that will make the onagers shoot at the infantry. However, it doesn't look like they have any more ammunition. We have killed over 200, so I don't think the enemy has that many soldiers left. They had 500 in the beginning, but we're getting a lot of kills here. I will just kind of go. Okay. Here. I am back. Let's see if Scrimli can't bait some of these guys out. Hello. They don't give an F about Scrimli here. I can't break their stupid shields. There, finally one shield got broken. Seems like we are going to take Orthanc here. Finally. Are we just going to send in the guys? I will take a... some units here. Okay, here they came. The enemy. I will try and bash the heads in from behind us. I always try. I'd hope to do some more damage, but I am doing alright. I am one-shotting some of them at least. Now they are retreating. I guess that just makes me want to send in the whole party. Now they're not blocking, they're just retreating. Alright, I guess this seems to be a victory for Scrimli's party here at Orthanc. What a settlement to take. now we'll just go behind here and bash these guys in. Didn't even one-shot that one. Let's get a couple of kills here. That guy didn't go up the stairs. Alright, they are just blocking us here. I'll start harvesting them. This time I'm actually having some impact. That's so nice to finally have that. But this is also kind of stupid. They are just getting chopped down from behind. Alright, looks like we have surrounded the enemy here. Still they are just standing with a good old shield block, some of them. Even though they have blocked a lot, they can't block a Scrimli from behind. How can they still have more troops? Got some orc riding scum. Why don't we just send in all of it? They still have a lot in here. Archive fighters. Alright. Same procedure. Just charge. Okay, I fell. Just like Aragon. Wow, what a fight. What did that take? 40 minutes? Why are we losing so many? Gate Warden, okay. Look at that! Finally! A lot of damage was done by our siege engines here. Send in the troops for the last bit here. Let's just take the prisoners, all of them. See if we can't sell them off. Look at that. That's just insane. 48 armor. That's also worth a lot. Bent arrow. They're not that good though. Alright. We'll just... I don't need food actually. Let's take this. And yeah, give the rest away to our troops. We will definitely not devastate it. Let's show some mercy. And of course I'll have first pick here at Orthanc. We will just gather up our cohesion here. Well, we will start getting rid of the prisoners. Bam. And got some leadership here as well. Party size limit, companion limit, clan party limit. Let's see here. Let's get that one. Alright, here. Almost at 2-hour episode. I'm thinking of if I want to split it. You'll find out when the final episodes release here. I think we are going to round up these units that are in here. Could of course just disband the army and do it this way. Guess we'll be a bit faster. No, we are not fast at all. But maybe the other guys are fast enough to do that. Okay, we don't have any carrying capacity left. Wow, beer is insanely expensive in here, and also meat, as they don't have any food. So we can get a lot of money out of this, and trading skill. getting rid of some of these hogs. And of course, in general, the animals. Let's just sell some of them here. Do it like that. And then we'll just slaughter them. Don't want to be hurting. And then we can sell us some meat. Still have some problem with carrying capacity here. Let's do it like that. Okay, we don't care a lot. Of course, the prosperity was wounded a bit here, but still 32,000, that's insane. Alright. Orthanc we got. And now we are making a ton of money here. I guess we will just take care of these to be good to our settlement here. And then I guess it's time for me to end the episode. Airdred deserters, are they just cav? They are just cav. That's insane. Let's just take these guys with us.
Everyone, kill them all!
Let's go ahead and kill some deserters here. Where is that? Okay, they're over here. These guys can still just their shields just have so much XP apparently. Wow. 2 guys with 1 shot there. And the rest. Just see the difference in what the armor does. I'm doing 300 damage to these guys, and I could not necessarily one-shot the Urukai. Guess it looked like there was a lot of enemies here. Maybe this is just the duel. There we go. Easily broke his shield, and then we just ended it all. Got a lot of loot actually, a lot of loot and gold. Guess we will just call upon a couple of friends here. Looks like they must have a lot of loot since they're going so slow. Come here. Then we can go ahead and kill these bandits. And then I will have to help this caravan afterwards. Alright.
Soldier, forward!
A lot of enemy cav coming in here.
Troops! Form a square!
Want to get them far from our archers here. And this cav can just move. It looks like it's just tier 1 Rohan cav here. So this cav. Guess a lot of horses went down this day. I guess we can just ask them to attack. here. A lot of the enemy soldiers has gone down already. Let's just do this. We lost one guy. Thaliel has gone down. Good. Let's just see here. They had some food. And we might as well just help this guy. Alright. What is that? That's the deserters again. How did they not go all the way down? We can take down this guy if they let us. Looks like they are kinda fast. Alright. But with that, we did. Wow, there is Ugluk. He has been a nuisance before. We managed to take out or take Orthanc from Isengard. We now have a new enemy, but yeah, we have a, I don't even know how to say it, an enormous amount of prosperity in our town and making so much money. Money is definitely never going to be a problem in here, so that's just great. We have so much construction, but fully decked town here. That's insane. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys the next time.